Broadcasting live from the Georgia Technology Summit 2025 at the Woodruff Arts Center, this is Business RadioX. And now, here's your host.
Lee Cantor here, broadcasting live at the Georgia Technology Summit 2025. So excited to be talking to my next guest, the diamond sponsor of this whole thing. It is Ron McMurtrie with Honeywell. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So excited for you to be here. Tell the folks why it was so important for not only to attend here, but to be the diamond sponsor of this great event.
Look, we're a member of the community, just like the rest of the sponsors here. And Honeywell has a large presence with our building automation business and our software business, Honeywell Connected Enterprise, right here on Peachtree. And being a part of this is important for us to support the community, have our colleagues be engaged, and share our technology. And for Honeywell, this is our third year in a row being a sponsor at this level.
So now, as an organization, Honeywell's all over the planet, but how do you typically, when you have presence in a community, do you get this involved, or is this unusual?
No, we are a global organization, of course, and have colleagues in literally hundreds of countries and serve a broad range of industries. But, you know, where we have major colleague hubs in Houston and in Charlotte and in Atlanta and in parts of the Middle East and Asia, we tend to very much embrace the community. Honeywell is very much a colleague-focused organization, and we serve the same communities that serve us. And wherever we have large locations, our colleagues tend to rally around the environment and the communities that they're a part of.
So when Honeywell decides to get involved to this level with a tag, how does that trickle down to all the employees in Honeywell here in Atlanta? Is that something that's encouraged for everybody at Honeywell to say, okay, we need you to be joining TAG, we need you to take leadership roles? We're not just cutting a check, we're really immersing our team and our culture into TAG.
We don't require anything of that nature. It's an opportunity for them. We treat it as an area for them to, those leaders that are looking to develop themselves or get involved or have special interest communities. I sponsor a lot of it in terms of driving engagement with the colleagues as well as the rest of the leadership team, but it's inclusive of all colleagues within the market. And if they want to be a part of it, we teach them about the societies and how to get involved. If they're looking on developing leadership skills, we help them get different positions in terms of serving on boards and serving on committees, but it's strictly volunteer. We all give back in some way, and it not only develops a career, but gives back to the community and this ecosystem we have.
So if you were giving advice to a young person, how would you kind of recommend that they leverage an organization like TAG?
Get involved, experiment, volunteer, and find an interest that you want to develop or you can contribute to and participate. We do about 120 events a year. It's a great way to get out, to network, and building a network's important, and then developing your own skills. So TAG offers a broad range of ways to get involved in the community, ways to develop leadership, and ways to develop your trade. And with each of our colleagues, when I coach them, I talk to them about how they can do that. And in fact, that's what's paid off a lot in my career is my involvement in TAG and the different chances people have given me by me reaching out.
So now, did you have a chance to speak at this summit thus far, or are you speaking later?
I did, as I serve as the chair of the TAG board, and I helped kick it off, the program off. I also did participate in a keynote fireside chat at the opening.
What was the topic?
It was AI, and we had a fireside chat and talked about the future of AI and agentics and how agents are going to serve, how agents will take AI to the next level.
So what's that through the lens of Honeywell?
Honeywell has been involved with AI for many of our products for some time. We use a lot of deterministic AI. That is things that can help monitor our products so that they're always operating and have great uptime, and we can help customers know about a challenge or an opportunity a challenge or an issue before it comes up. But we're also heavily embraced Gen AI and other types of technology that allows us to make sure that we're serving our customers, and we're also using it as productivity tools within our business. So we're all in on AI in terms of transforming, supporting our colleagues, and most importantly, baking it into our products to make them smarter and better serve the customers that we provide them to.
Can you share a story about how you were able to leverage AI within Honeywell system in order to maybe solve a problem or to take an issue maybe away or to a new level?
Yeah, we have a product called Carbon and Energy Management. That product is put within, it's a software application that monitors building operations, the heating systems, all the environmentals, and helps them manage their energy in a way that helps, curate environments for the colleagues, but at the same time, make sure it's comfortable and safe. And at the end, it helps them optimize their spend on those types of capabilities. So it's both a colleague benefit, particularly with how workforces are on flex time now. So that's a product that we have that we deploy across a lot of commercial operations. And that's very much AI driven. So it's using technology to predict experiences, load in the environment, and then helping operate the building management systems. We also use AI internally. We use it to help our sales force. So as they're out, we can help them look at their opportunities, pick the next best opportunity to address based on certain characteristics, and use data models to help predict outcomes in that selling process.
It seems like AI information is coming fast and furious, but at the same time, this is probably the worst AI is ever going to be, right? It's only getting better from this point forward. We're just scratching the surface, right?
Well, I view it as a technology evolution and a bit of a revolution. I don't know that it's worse, but it's changing rapidly. With each day, there's new technology breakthroughs, there's new models that come out. And I hearken it back to when the internet first came out. It was a bit of Wild West, and then supply side got defined, demand side got defined, and innovation really accelerated. The same thing's happening with AI.
So are we at that tipping point where innovation is accelerating?
At a pace like I've never seen. I don't think I've seen a piece of technology in my career, been in 30 years of tech, that has moved as fast as AI have, both from experimental, from the return it drives, and the pace in which capabilities are being rolled out.
So what if you were looking ahead even 6 months to a year, what do you foresee?
Look, I see businesses building more knowledge capabilities to help their workers be more productive. I see products having AI baked into the capabilities so that they run better, they're more predictable, and they provide better outcomes. So AI is going to touch every function, every type of operations, how legal works, how finance works. Simple audit functions can now be done with AI agents and provide those answers and those outcomes. You still need technical colleagues to review and do that, but a lot of that labor-intensive work can now be automated, and colleagues can move to higher-order activities that help serve their customers.
Is the workforce prepared for this disruption?
I think it's like any evolution. There are early adopters. There are some that are retooling their skills. In marketing, I'm the CMO for Honeywell. Our marketers are going through a transition. They're learning how AI can help craft their content. They're learning how AI can help with graphics production. They're learning about how AI can help with demand gen. So it's like any new tool. You learn it, you adapt, you create, and you educate yourself. Are we all ready? No, but we weren't ready when the internet came on board. We weren't ready on that when servers were being virtualized. And we weren't ready on that when telephone lines switched to virtual private networks and things changed. So technology has gone in phases, and as it adjusts, people adapt. They take on new skills, new industries get formed, and that's what's so amazing about technology.
So what's the problem that a Honeywell customer is having that Honeywell is the best solution for them?
Well, I'll give you it. It depends, but if you're in industrial automation and you want the best precision, the best uptime, and the safest operations, then you come to Honeywell. But Honeywell is focused on the future of automation, the future of aviation, and we're focused on creating new energy solutions. So we have three major mega trends that we address, and we have capabilities that serve all of those around the world.
And if somebody wants to learn more about Honeywell or have a more substantive conversation with you or somebody on the team, what's the website?
You can come to honeywell.com.
All right, Ron, thank you so much for sharing your story. You're doing important work, and we appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, this is Lee Cantor. We'll be back in a few at Georgia Technology Summit 2025.